off runway
Right,
tree 1.
join me
Departure to
here
the
at
south,
the beginning
Echo Delta
of
Golf
my
Sierra.
first flight that is my flight. Yeah, here we go. My first flight as an owner of an airplane and a business. Just gotta get everything in position and then run it. On sort of autopilot. Well, autopilot full, but like, I've sort of worked out how to do autopilot now. Sort of set my head in, my height, all that sort of stuff. What the hell? What's going on? What is that heading? One 139. So why isn't it lining up at 139? Oh yeah, we're going in the right direction. What the hell is it doing? It wasn't working like this yesterday. Oh, what's going on? The autopilot all working perfectly. Alright, now we're heading 139, that was it. Where the hell is this going? What the fuck is going on with this now? I was going to leave it on my heading mode, I don't care, like whether it's autopilot or not, it don't matter. I'm headed in the right direction. A little bit 35, ain't we? But why has this moved again? Why has my heading changed? Autopilot, why did that go on? I'm getting annoyed with this, really am. Alright, we've got 70 miles to go. At least I can look out of my windows now without worrying about jogging the plane. Takes me a little while to get it, but I only learned how to do it yesterday, so it's a little bit fiddly, but I know what I'm doing. Sort of. I could probably go to the shops or whatever and come back and this would still be going this way. That's so cool. And this is my aeroplane. I own this. So everything's on me now, the maintenance, everything. But this should put us in the black with 66,000 credits. But yeah, there's no point in skipping to the descent because I lose too much. Plus, it's no effort just to sit here and watch the beautiful scenery go by. We can turn that off now because we know we don't need it. Once we get VR, I'll be able to move. Being able to turn me head and just look down at the beauty of the gate. I could turn the telly over and watch the other side. Still hearing me headphones. Look at it in that little valley there. Just a small dip between two hills where a village has been built. It's on my cargo that I've got to say, well, not mine, but I'm responsible for delivering it. So cool, like I said, just to look out the window. See the beauty of the French countryside. I know it looks like we're out of sync, but we're heading in exactly the right. No, we're not. I thought we were 139. Got to make sure everything's working and everything's in exactly the right place. being able to set heading and height is just super cool. Bit of screen tearing there that I didn't enjoy. I need to sort that. I want to know where the cabin lights are. It's the only thing I can't find. Yeah, no, can't see any landing lights, any cabin lights. But yeah, even though I'm not doing anything, the fact that I'm doing it because I'm not doing it because I've learned how to not do it is a different thing. You know what I mean? There's no way any pilot has his hand on the stick all the time. He's there and he's awake, but most of it's flows through heading and stuff like that. Being in the plane when we get VR is going to be so amazing, no, it really is. I won't have to do that to look out the window, I'll just turn my head and there it will be. And to be honest with you, I don't care if it's a little bit downgraded for PSVR2. I really don't, because it's not the graphics that matter, it's the experience. Alright, graphics do matter, but not as much as gameplay and experience. Like how you feel like when you're flying it. You know, you feel like I could actually do this. It's run 66,000, but we're already 40,000 in debt. But work hard and you'll get more money. Once I've got enough money, I'll buy another company and I'll get the AI to fly these cargo trips and I'll do flight sim missions. Ain't shit. This is the sort of area I live, well, a bit more secluded. Like one of those areas, but just on its own. I don't live in that sort of area anymore, I got out of that rat race. Look at the flames coming off the top of that. Is that flames or a light? I don't know, but that looks pretty cool to me. And the fact that this is on a console, yeah, makes it super cool. Especially the PS5, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator on a PS5. Windmills are off. Yesterday, windmills were working. Oh well, maybe there's not enough wind. Makes me laugh when people say the thing about wind towers is when there's no wind they won't work. I mean, state the fucking obvious, Sherlock, why don't they? Obviously a wind turbine won't work if there's no wind. Jesus. The thing about wind turbines is they don't work when there's no wind. Really? I didn't fucking know that. You're a smart fucker, ain't you? Huh? I know that's a loading a bit, but so what? I moved fast. I didn't come in like that. I came in like that. But, yeah, so cool. Oh, we're still at 3160. It's still at 119, 120. So cool. I do 2 jobs a day at 66 a job. That'll keep me going. Like, I'll have 100,000 surplus a day once I get out of this hole. Looks like the smoke's going half out of some of those chimneys and not out of the others, but you can't have everything. Not perfect, but it's brilliant. Halfway. Go and make a cup of tea. Oh. I'll get my mouse out later. I keep forgetting to dig it out. But I'll put it away. Ages ago, I just gotta remember what cupboard drawer or whatever I put it in. Just make it easier to look around the cockpit and everything. Especially if I don't need the controller in my hand. Oh. Oh. don't know how people do 8-hour flights across the Pacific or the Atlantic. That's just too boring. Up in the air doing nothing but cruising on autopilot for 8 hours is incredibly boring to me. Whether landing takes skill or not, it's incredibly boring to fly, not even fly for 8 hours, to sit for 8 hours and just go through a blue sky. That's it. You're not seeing any ground features or anything. I don't get the appeal of that. But I get the appeal of this low level flying because it's beautiful to look at parts of countryside that you'd never actually get to see in real life. Parts of the world, I should say, not countryside. Parts of the world you'd never get to see in real life. And they're Google Maps, so most of the stuff is correct. I'm learning how to land, well, I've learned how to land this with a controller. I don't think I'll be paying money for a yoke when I could use the controller for the orbs. And as for a flight stick, the one that we can only use with PlayStation is the worst you could ever use for Flight Simulator. It's okay for an arcade game, but not Flight Simulator. You can't do tiny slight manoeuvres. It's always overshooting and then having to correct. So if you're looking at a HOTAS from Buzzmaster, don't. If you want something, wait for a new model to be made or something. Don't buy that. It breaks easily. It's not accurate. It's great for arcade games because you're just flinging things about quickly. It's not good for precise movements like you need. You're much better off with a dual sense. The tiny little movements you can make compared to the overdoing and then correcting and then overcorrecting and then correcting is just mental on that HOTAS. There's a reason it's 80 quid because it's plastic with a big metal screen. I'm sure that a lot of the people who make flight yokes and sticks for Xbox and PC are already working on ps5 models, so yeah, give the Buzzmaster HOTAS for a complete miss. Wait for something better. When we're about 10 miles out, we're getting a box so that we can be lined up for landing. – 20 minutes, we should be down in 20 minutes. 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 20 min Well, we'll have about 25 minutes, 24 minutes. That's what we got left on the hour. I can put out 59 minutes and 59 seconds. I don't know why I'm not allowed to broadcast. I've already verified my stuff and everything. I just never was able to broadcast. I turned the heading select off. Come on. Why can't I take full control of the plane? Autopilot should not be on. Alright. We've got control again, okay. Is that on or off? I said I can't make a perfect landing because it's my plane. It's insured, but I don't want to crash my plane. It's embarrassing crashing.
Echo Delta Echo Whiskey traffic. Cessna Golf Victor Kilo Whiskey Victor. 6 miles northwest, 2600 inbound to land. Runway 06. Echo Delta Echo Whiskey.
Can't rush these things, you really can't. I've learned the hard way. You can't rush them.
Stall.
Alright, bit bumpy, but it's my plane, so I'm just happy we got her down, okay. What? What do you mean stopping a whole job? What the fuck do you think I have done?
Echo Delta Golf Sierra traffic. Cessna Golf Victor Kilo Whiskey Victor is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
I wondered what was going on there. I think I've messed up on the thing, but we're still good enough. I didn't wreck any of my plane. I might have come down a bit hard on the grass and she's going to need a little bit of repair in there, but slow down too soon. As long as I get a B, I'm happy. Crap, respect the condition of the aircraft. I didn't do that. We got an A though. Yeah, I hammered the life out of the undercarriage. She's going to need repairing. But we got money coming and that's all good. Where's my aircraft for maintenance? I wanna, I'll forget to do it next time, I will. Oh, well, it don't matter. We'll finish up now, and that's me. 3/4 of the way to level A, and we're on level 26, and I own my own company. We got 34,000 in credits, so we're happy. That's what I want to do. Flight sim. Well, like I get an employee to do this. Could do a private charter company. I'm sure I was able to fix my aircraft, but it doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Bye.